Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. Today I'm going to do a past life reading. Alright, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you are drawn to see it is basically maybe when it's time for you to see it, okay? I would like to say, please do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. You're intelligent, handsome or beautiful, and you are kind. So please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. Somebody might be enlightened by them. Now, these readings, they may or may not resonate. To my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. You are the backbone to this channel, and I greatly appreciate you. Now, before we get started, I'd like to ask you to please take a deep breath and release. Take another deep breath and release. Now, before you take that third breath, I want you to focus on a person in your life who you are curious to find out whether or not you have some sort of past life relation with them. So let's get that thought going, and let's get that last inhale. Exhale. So I think we're ready to get started. I'm going to go ahead and put the book to these cards over here. These are the cards I'm using. If you're interested, there's your information. I'm going to go ahead and get 3 cards from this deck, and we're going to find out about this relationship that you, if you have a past life with a certain individual, and that's the individual that you're thinking about, all right? That's the first card. First card out. Karmic relationship. Okay. Next card, please. Wow. Greco-Roman. One more card, please. Okay. I'm going to set this deck over here on the side. We have scribe or writer. Okay. Let's go ahead and find out what these cards are and see how they apply to you and the person that you're thinking about, okay? First, we have the karmic relationship, okay? Let's see what that says. All right. Karmic relationship. This card indicates that one or more of the people in your current life are from previous lifetimes. You both ended your relationship with karmic imbalances. This means that one or both of you are most likely harboring old feelings that need to be healed and released. When this occurs, you will be set free from recurring destructive and toxic relationship patterns. In some cases, this card will arise when there's a reunion with a beloved soul from a previous life. Perhaps you finally reconnected with a romantic partner from your past, or a new friendship is bringing you great joy. With healthy past life connections, you'll immediately feel a sense of comfort and familiarity. You received this card in answer to a question or concern that involves a karmic relationship. Fortunately, you can appeal to heaven for help in releasing any old stuck energies or emotions. You may also be guided to work with a specialist in past life regression and relationship healing. Very interesting. So, as you see, you have spent lifetimes or a past lifetime with a loved one. Okay? This kind of looks like the 50s or something like that, right? That's what the energy here is. Possibly you or this person was in the military. Obviously a couple, right? Let's find out what that Greco-Roman means. All right. Greco-Roman. This card indicates that you had a significant life in Greece or Rome that is influencing the situation you are inquiring about. You may have noticed that you're drawn to Greco-Roman architecture, culture, and spirituality. Perhaps you've even visited areas of the Mediterranean, which felt strangely familiar. Often when we visit a place where we've lived in our lives, we experience a sense of déjà vu. During your Greco-Roman lifetime, you have experiences and relationships that formed the basis of your present life situation. You also carry the knowledge forward that you gained in that lifetime. Now that you're consciously aware of your connection to Greece and Rome, spend time researching these ancient cultures and the spirituality associated with those places. Your research will trigger memories and insights, and you'll come to better understand yourself and your situation. Wow, interesting advice, okay? So yeah, maybe you want to look into that, connection to Greece and Rome. Let's find out what that scribe or writer means. Whoa, opened right to the page, didn't it? This card reveals that you had a career as a writer or scribe in a past lifetime, which may be why you currently desire to write. You have the natural thinking style of someone who can organize thoughts into written words. The fact that you've had the discipline to sit down and write in that previous lifetime shows that you can exercise the same trait in this lifetime. If you dream of being a published author, this card urges you to pursue that path. Do research on writing and publishing. And more important, write every day, which can be in the form of journaling, letters, creative writing, or nonfiction writing such as blogging or articles. If you have a strong enough desire to be a published author, and you're willing to put forth the effort, you can attain your dream. Wow. I wonder if that resonates with any of you out there. If it does, I want to hear about it. So, there's your answer and the involvement that you have with another individual. Obviously, the person that you're thinking about is a karmic relationship, and it's a relationship that you've been carrying through lifetimes. All right? You are actually here because you are inquiring about a person. And this is Spirit's way of telling you, yes, this person is somebody from your past lifetime. It could have even been in the Greco-Roman times. And you could have even been a writer, right? So we're going to get these up, still thinking about the person in mind. I'm just going to go ahead and put these to the side over here so you can just look back at them if you like. And we're going to start and find out what is going on in your relationship or in this karmic relationship or with the person that you're thinking about. Okay, now you could be just thinking about a friend if you're not romantically involved with anybody. So just know that that can apply here too. So yes, definitely these cards have been pre-shuffled. Let's get the general energy of this reading, right? Just to see how we're feeling today about all this. How are we feeling today about this past life relationship reading? Now remember, this is a timeless reading, okay? I think I mentioned that, but I just wanted to remind you. Okay, so the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is indicating to me about some sort of deception or somebody who may have gotten away with something, right? So perhaps this person in question has lied to you in the past, and there could be a chance that they think that you have not caught on to it. But I actually think that you have, all right? They may not realize it, but I think you do, okay? So I'm just going to set this card over here, okay, because we do see that there's definitely deception here, right? And let's hope they're not trying to deceive you another time, all right? We're going to see if we can get the first three cards out here. There's one. We got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Let me get another card here, please. Another card here for this past life reading. Get another card here for this past life reading. The Page of Wands. What is the next card? Excuse me, for this past life reading. What is the next card for this past life reading? Three of Swords. So when I'm looking at these cards, I'm feeling like somebody here, either you or this other person, is feeling left out in the cold, okay? Or they were feeling left out in the cold, but no longer are they feeling that way. Now, this could be you feeling that way. Perhaps this person who has deceived you in the past made you feel left out in the cold at one time, but you're no longer in that energy, right? You may have referred to some spiritual guidance to get you out of this, to help you realize possibly your own worth in this situation, okay? And, you know, I see here that you have decided to move on from this situation and take another journey on your own, all right? Leaving this behind, Spirit has brought you guidance, and you're wanting to take a new journey in your life after this heartbreak. You may have actually found that this person was deceptive in the ways of, you know, having other people interrupt your relationship or your friendship. Let's go ahead and find out what are the next three cards we have here. What are the next three cards we have for this past life relationship? What are the next cards? I'm going to put this card right here, okay? Just so I can get a little more space, okay? Next, we have the Four of Pentacles. Then we have the Temperance card. Let me get one more card for this past life reading, this past life relationship reading. Let me get one more card, please. The Magician. I like it better like that, you guys. So what I'm feeling here is that even though you are actually pulling yourself out of this feeling left out in the cold energy, you seem to still be holding on to it in some way. Perhaps you're holding on to some sort of resentment because of deception and heartbreak. And you're trying to hold on to whatever sanity basically you have left here, all right? Now this person, this fairy, she looks like she's really holding on to what she has, right? Because this person may have actually stripped her of aspects of herself. Maybe in the past she was a very grounded person, a very stable person. But whoever has come in and brought in this deception of heartbreak has actually broken her down, possibly losing some of that ego that she has. She or he, okay? And not only is she holding on to her finances and her stability and whatnot, she's also holding on to the energies of the earth, right? It appears here that the earth has brought her a lot of clarity, possibly spending a lot of time outside and trying to connect with Mother Earth, actually showing appreciation for Mother Earth, showing how grateful that she is alive and able to experience the energies and love from Mother Earth. I also see here that even though she does want to take a new journey or take on a new adventure, she's being very patient. And it's not just patient with whatever she might be healing from or holding on to. It's the patience to heal herself, because she knows that taking a new adventure and a new journey requires her to be healed, because whatever journey that she's going to decide to take, either you or this other person, requires healing, right? Maybe she's going on a healing journey. But I do see a lot of newness here. I see newness. I see adventure. I see a lot of things being learned that will happen in regards to this journey. I also see her with this Three of Swords energy. I see that you or the other person may actually be trying to manifest, not manifest heartbreak, but trying to manifest the healing of this heartbreak, right? Because heartbreak, it really does suck, and it's really hard to get over things, especially when there's some deception involved, somebody being sneaky. Um, there could be a chance that somebody did this because they might have actually had some feelings for you, and they didn't want you to possibly know that they were in a relationship already. Um, Another situation I'm getting is there may have been another person involved with their decision making. This could be you or the other person, okay? You could have had another person involved in your decision making in regards to relationships. And so I'm feeling here that somebody here is trying to manifest some sort of healing from that heartbreak, because it probably really hit home. And the reason why it hit home is because it is a karmic relationship. So, yeah, I do feel like somebody here is trying to manifest healing after heartbreak. Possible manifestation of a relationship that's not going to bring them heartbreak, something that's going to bring happiness into their life. Now, this person could actually be somebody who is of a different nationality with that Greco-Roman there. Doesn't have to be Greco-Roman, but I do feel that this is a relationship with somebody of a different nationality. You or the other person might actually be a writer, somebody who writes, or even somebody who draws. You know, kind of like how people say a picture is worth 1,000 words. That's what's coming to mind. So you might actually be an artist who explains or shows feelings, or you possibly explain things through your art, right? Where you don't actually need to tell about the picture you're painting or the drawing you're drawing, because it basically shows you in the picture. The picture is explanatory, self-explanatory. So you might also be an emotional artist. Let's go ahead and see if we can pull 3 more cards here. Let me get 3 more cards for this past life reading, please. 3 more cards for this past life reading. The Ace of Swords. 2 more cards for the past life reading. 6 of Wands. And finally, the 9 of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Cups. I think you can see it better that way, right? So ultimately what we're basically seeing here with that 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck is that somebody walked away. Okay, let's see what these next cards have to say. So first of all, with this Ace of Swords here, this is a card of truth, right? When we start relationships, we want to make sure that it starts honestly, it starts truthfully, right? We want to be able to trust our partner. We want to be able to know that this person is loyal or will be loyal to us. So there's a possibility that there might be some sort of truth coming in regards to having a new start. Now, this truth, it might be something that will flourish or make your relationship stronger because truth has come in, of course. But this also could indicate that when those truths come in, somebody may actually sever or cut this relationship, cut this out of their life. Could have brought too much turmoil to an individual. And maybe they just don't want to deal with any more drama, you know, and you know, I can understand that. Next, we have this 6 of Wands. And the 6 of Wands is definitely indicating that there will be some sort of victory, right? And it's a victory through a revelation or a drastic shift in perspective. Somebody may finally be seeing the light in regards to an individual. Now, when it comes to this new perspective, I do feel that whatever somebody has basically recently found out, it's got them all caught up in their head, right? They're struggling actually to make sense of events that have happened and why they have led to this point. They may be losing sleep over this. They may be in their mind constantly going over or replaying events that may have happened between you and them, or you might be doing this, remember. And this is what's causing you to have this problem to really understand what happened here. Why am I treating this person like this? Why are they treating me like this? Well, definitely could be from being misled through your life, not believing in your own intuition, not believing in spirit. But what I can see here, that somebody has been enlightened and they're understanding now that a connection is very strong. Now, after this individual or yourself, okay, I'm not going to name signs, okay, so we're just going to go with the story because I'm not trying to confuse everybody. Reason being is we have so many signs in our chart. This could actually resonate with a lot of people, and I don't want to confuse anybody with the signs, especially if you don't know your other placements, okay? So just know we're going to stick with just the story here. I see here that somebody is not feeling left out in the cold. They have really waited patiently for this situation to flourish. And all it has basically done was kept them in their mind, unable to move forward, unable to make sense of the situation, keeping them stuck and keeping them stagnant. I also see here, if this wasn't brought to your attention about this heartache or this heartbreak that you may or the other person may have been put into a three-party situation, I see that somebody here was very patient, even though there was a three-party situation. Somebody may have actually been lying about it. Somebody may have been patiently waiting for some truth to come in. Some truth about, are we getting together? What's going on? Why are you so flighty? And, you know, things like that. But I do see here that patience, tempering the situation, trying to figure things out, trying to understand what has happened, has basically taken a big toll on somebody here. Somebody actually found out the truth about a situation on their own. That somebody may have actually been juggling. And the person who was juggling or, you know, unbalanced, you know, they may have actually shared a lot of deep emotions with this other person. This could be you or the other. Somebody was trying to balance this situation. Also, I do see here that somebody might be holding on to the thought or their wish or their dream or their manifestation in regards to this situation. So somebody here may have actually planted some seeds hoping to manifest some clarity or, you know, trying to make sense of the situation. And this is why they're having a hard time letting go. You or the other person. Let's go ahead and do another spread here so we can see if we can make sense a little bit more of this. Let me get 3 cards, please, for this past life reading. Let me get 3 cards, please, for this past life reading. We get 3 cards for this past life reading. Actually, let me get 1 more card for this past life reading. So, the first card that came out here is the King of Cups. It may actually be this King of Cups energy, somebody who is extremely emotional. You know, the King of Cups, the King of Cups is a very sensitive person. Now, this could be male or female energy, okay? But the King of Cups is very sensitive. They use their creativity and they channel that into their professional success. So basically, whatever their job is, they put their heart and soul into that job. A lot of emotions could be gained through that job. Next, we have here the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody, or this King of Cups, may want to move towards this Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing person, a very earthly person, right? Somebody who is balanced and grounded in their life. They have a bond between the internal and the external, right? They have a good relationship with their subconscious and their conscious energies. This person's very giving. They're very nurturing and loving. So we have 2 individuals here right off the bat, right? Because right before that, we didn't really have any kings or queens energies, right? We sure didn't. So now getting deeper into the story, it's starting to show people now, okay? Another person involved here, though, we have the King of Swords. Now, this King of Swords could have interfered in a relationship between these two. Now, the King of Swords is not only the King of Swords, he's also the Emperor, right? The Emperor has a lot of wisdom, experience, and authority. It might be a sort of somebody who's kind of like a militant person, somebody who is like, when they want things done, they want it done in a perfect fashion, right? It has to be well thought out. It has to be planned. And this plan has to be followed perfectly, right? So automatically I see here we have 2 people. Now, these are of different energies, okay? We have cups, we have pentacles, and then we have swords. So definitely 3 different people. We can also interchange the energies here, the male and female energies. We can be dealing with a female energy with 2 male energies, But we can also be dealing with a male in their female energy, dealing with two females in their male energy. Okay, so keep that in mind. It appears here, though, that whoever this King of Cups is, the Queen of Pentacles is actually moving away from that situation because the King of Cups actually made her feel left out in the cold. And, you know, he might have been basically trying to play off of her giving and nurturing energies, right? But I do see here that she's ready to take on a new adventure in her life, right? She might actually be either going towards this King of Swords, Emperor energy. It's kind of like I'm getting a song of fooled around and fell in love, you know? So she could have been in a relationship. This person didn't quite treat her right. And somebody else came into the relationship, an outside party. She might have actually fallen in love with a third party, leaving the King of Cups out in the cold. Let's go ahead and get 3 more cards to continue the story. What are the next 3 cards here for this past life reading and what's going on currently? Yeah. 5 of Cups. Let me get 2 more cards, please. Let me get 2 more cards, please. Let me get 1 more card, please. Let me get 1 more card, please. 1 more card for this past life energy reading. 1 more card, please. So basically, this King of Cups energy has pulled himself out of feeling this, you know, being left out in the cold, okay? And now, you know, possibly holding on to something else, another situation. That next situation has actually brought in sadness, right? This person in the beginning may have felt left out in the cold, but maybe didn't feel like anything from it at that moment. But I'm seeing as time went by, it caused this person to actually step back and think about things, right? This King of Cups could actually be holding on to the memory of this Queen of Pentacles. That's what this person is holding on to very tightly. Can't get this Queen of Pentacles possibly off his mind. You know, thinking about, you know, the sadness and what he has lost in the situation. This is what this person is actually hanging on to. Hanging on to the memory of this generous Queen of Pentacles here. This Queen of Pentacles who actually decided to move away from this situation because possibly somebody was not being good here, or somebody just didn't do the right thing. This Queen of Pentacles moved on with this King of Swords, possibly. This was a third-party situation. And now the King of Cups is mourning over this loss. Can't seem to let go of the memories that he had with the Queen of Pentacles, right? So basically, at this present time, what's going on is somebody's patiently waiting. Like maybe they think that this Queen of Pentacles will come back from her adventure, maybe look them up or something like that. So what this King of Cups might be actually doing, because he's sad and there might be no communication, he's spying, okay? He's spying on the Queen of Pentacles. So far, that's what I see. This person might even be hoping for her to receive some sort of karma in regards to this King of Swords, okay? He might be trying to manifest these two to some sort of heartbreak. He possibly even knows that these three people, obviously they know each other. All of them do, right? The King of Cups is trying to manifest this King of Swords to leave, right? Trying to manifest this person to leave, possibly so he could have his chance again with the Queen of Pentacles. Another thing could be that because this King of Swords might be somebody who likes to be in, a three-party situation, likes to go to this woman, to that woman, this person could actually be manipulating this Queen of Pentacles, and he might actually leave her, and he might be manifesting another situation, right? This King of Swords has no remorse over the sadness and the separation that these two went through, because the King of Swords here could be a very selfish person. Let's go ahead and find out what are the next three cards here. I'm sorry, you know what? I made a mistake here. For some reason, you guys, I was thinking that this Page of Wands was the Page of Swords. And we all know that the Page of Swords is spying. But check it out. Check it out. We got the Page of Wands here, and we have the Page of Wands here. And we know that the Page of Wands is about, moving into a new direction that's going to bring a newness, an adventure here, a passionate new adventure. So somebody here could be waiting for something to actually happen, right? Waiting for something to end, or waiting for somebody to receive their karma, or waiting for a tower moment, or just some sort of ending, right? Because there is definitely patience and waiting for a new beginning, a new passionate beginning. Now, as we see here, we have the Page of Swords. And, it's okay that I made that mistake, because it still applies to the same person who's spying, right? This, a King of Cups, spying on a situation. Spying because they want to actually bring in some truth about some situation of some sort. Bringing in some truth, possibly in regards to that Seven of Swords energy. And possibly wanting to ask maybe this Queen of Pentacles, or whoever is involved, or whoever is at fault, or whoever has hurt the other, why they walked away. Now, somebody here might already know, because they are using their intuition, right? King of Cups is very intuitive. This is one of you know, water signs are extremely intuitive. So this person could actually know, but I think what it is they want to hear it from the other person. They want to know, why did you do this to me? So somebody actually needs closure here. Somebody may have just up and left. And somebody wants to know why. Let me get, wow, look at that. That's, you know, this is what I mean. Somebody may have just up and left without a word, without any kind of closure, without any clarification to why did this end, right? Because the world is about ending. It's about completion of cycles, integration, accomplishment, and also it could be about travel. So somebody could have traveled away from an individual. Possibly in the beginning thinking, okay, it's over. I can get over this, right? It's no problem. You know, feeling left out in the cold, but I'll basically get over it, right? But it doesn't seem like that person did. Because once they had time for themselves to actually think of this, now they're feeling remorse. They're feeling a loss over this situation. Let me get one more card here. We got one more card for this Nine of Swords, right? Nine of Swords. Where's that Nine of Swords there? So two cards flipped out. And this card we have here is the High Priestess, okay? If I could get it under there so I need to see all the cards. So this is why I'm kind of laying it out this way, okay? Now we have the High Priestess that is right on top of that Nine of Swords. We also have this Seven of Pentacles that flipped out with it. I'm going to put it back in the deck. But somebody here is actually trying to manifest whatever. Somebody may have actually made a wish, right? Could be whoever's in this magician energy. Somebody could have made a wish in the return of a love, right? They could be waiting for that wish to come true, right? Now, for wishes to come true, you have to actually believe that it's going to come true. So if there's a person here who has got a negative outlook, things are not going to happen, okay? Because the power of belief is so strong. But if they can keep a positive mindset in this, the universe may grant this wish. But the universe will not grant the wish unless a person is actually healed, right? Because remember, when we went and we read, I can't remember, I think it was the karmic relationship one, that this relationship between two of these people, and this could be a Queen of Pentacles, and this could be a King of Cups. I mean, however, you know, wherever you need to, you know, place people in this story, somebody has actually wished for another person, or two people wished for each other. Now, the Nine of Swords over this High Priestess here, you know, the High Priestess, I see the High Priestess as somebody who is not involved with anybody, right? The High Priestess could be actually having the energy of this King of Swords, right? The King of Swords might be manifesting, moving away from a situation because it might have been toxic, right? Or this person was toxic. Somebody definitely waiting for something to happen, though. Possibly waiting for, you know, their wish to come true, that wish fulfillment, right? At the bottom of this deck, definitely somebody is going to be having to make a choice over a situation, right? Somebody's going to have to decide which way they're going. Now they're having a hard time doing this. They're trying to go within. They're kind of stuck, right? Like that Nine of Swords energy. Basically trying to make sense of what happened here. Why did this all come crumbling down? Trying to make sense of these events. And the way they're going to do that actually is through discipline and peace that they find within themselves. So definitely this situation is bringing some healing to certain individuals. Some individuals here will remain in that heartache energy. Could be a very manipulative person. And it could be that this person can be manipulative. They could lie, they could cheat, they could steal. And once they do that, they leave the situation and possibly go to another situation. And the cycle goes over again. Lying, cheating, stealing again. Once they get what they want, they leave that situation. Kind of sounds like a, and I'm not pointing out any individual as being a narcissist. We all have narcissistic tendencies, okay? And people could say, oh, that person's a narcissist. Well, you know what? So are you in some senses, okay? We all have these tendencies. It just is that some people are, how do I want to say this? Some people are just more manipulative and more narcissistic than others. So let me see, let me take another look-see and see what I can get from this so we can bring this to a possible close. I do see that this King of Cups energy here is wanting to take a new adventure or a new path after this sadness and after this heartbreak, right? This person has been very patient, trying to, like I said, make sense of the situation and has decided possibly to take a new route. Right, this person also wants to go basically on a new adventure, but I think they might be actually getting over this Queen of Pentacles energy and moving towards somebody who is a little more spiritual, right? More spiritual in the sense of spiritual similarities between two. Now, there's different types of spirituality. It could be, oh, I read the Bible, Jesus, the commandments, the chapters or whatever. But there's also another sense of spirituality when it comes to finding God within, realizing that you are your own basic light, your own God, right, within yourself. And I'm not saying like, oh, you are God. No, I'm saying that, that it's a God. It's the same God possibly as the Bible, but we see it, that people see it in a different way, right? They didn't find God in a book. They found it within themselves, right? Possibly through their own spirituality, their own things that have happened to them in their lives that were like miracles that happened. And that is how they actually might have become spiritual. I keep yawning, and to be quite honest, I'm not even tired. But I do know that sometimes when you yawn, it could be a lack of oxygen. So um, I feel like I'm breathing properly. So somebody out there might be actually feeling really tired or tired of this situation. And it could be actually somebody in this High Priestess energy, because Nine of Swords is about losing sleep, right? Because you're trying to make sense of what's going on. All up in your head, constantly thinking, and unable to pull yourself out of that. So I do see here the King of Cups. Wow. Excuse me, you guys. Jeez. Somebody out there is real tired. You need to get some sleep, is what I'm thinking. King of Cups may be letting go of this Queen of Pentacles. This person might be still mourning over the loss of the situation, but I think they're realizing now that there are 2 cups left, because even though we have the 5 of Cups here, and it usually shows somebody who's crying over these 3 cups, this person actually sees those 2 cups. They're putting themselves through their own healing, right? They do know that those 2 cups are still there. One is for themselves and one is for another individual, right? Now, I do feel that this King of Cups has been spying on an individual. He definitely put an end to a situation with this Queen of Pentacles, but the King of Cups has his eye on somebody who is in this High Priestess energy. Now, this High Priestess could have been juggled herself, okay? But she uses her sacred knowledge and intuition to figure stuff out, to pull herself out of this Nine of Swords energy that she might actually be in right now. So in the past, she's had no problem to pull herself out, manifest the things she likes in her life, finding happiness, you know? Oh, jeez. Finding happiness within herself. But this last cycle, or this last situation, has really thrown a wrench into her healing, right? She does know now, though, what's going on here, okay? She could have actually dealt with somebody who broke her heart. This King of Swords energy could be male or female. Remember, now we can swap the roles here all around. You just got to kind of think of who's in your life, who you're thinking about, because if you're a female watching this and you're, in this King of Cups energy, you could be in your male energy, speaking up for yourself, setting boundaries. Any woman that is in a male energy when it comes to these readings, it's usually because they have healed from something. They've set boundaries for themselves. They're not going to be treated as a doormat anymore, They know their value. And that's usually why we get females who are in their male energy. Okay, and I see that's what's happening here. Now, we can also have males who are like the macho man, the macho guy, I'm tough, this, that, and the other. But in reality, they can also be in the female energy and starting to realize their own emotions, starting to realize about love and giving and being caring and compassionate, right? Because maybe they weren't like that before. So hopefully that gave you guys a good little explanation of, these interchangeable energies. So I do see here, yeah, we have 4 people. We have the King of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the King of Swords. Now, this is right here separate from the High Priestess. The High Priestess is not even near those people, but she's involved indirectly, okay? This is a 3-party situation here. It's not working out for some of these individuals, right? Somebody may have interfered in a relationship, broke up 2 people, and ran away with the person who was the 3rd party. Now, whoever interrupted this situation, somehow the High Priestess came into the picture here. Now, she is not near these 2. This could be a group that's at a distance, and the High Priestess could actually be at a distance. The High Priestess may have actually been involved with a King of Swords and with a King of Cups. This High Priestess may not even know that Queen of Pentacles personally, okay? But she has dealt with somebody who has broken her heart, who may have been, you know, King of Swords energy, somebody who's really sneaky and intelligent. They know how to, manipulate, basically, right? And from those manipulations, she has actually come into her own power. She may have used to been trying to figure out why this happened, you know, what the situation was. But because she did try to make sense of the situation, eventually in time she did. And she realized that she may have been attracting people who were polygamists, people who had open relationships, people who were players, right? And now she's come into her own energy and finding the strength in herself to leave these type of situations, right? Moving away from deception. And I do see here that whoever is, you know, the King of Cups is definitely watching this High Priestess energy, this High Priestess person. The High Priestess is a single person, right? This is the keeper of secrets. This person knows stuff, okay? She's highly intelligent, right? She uses her intuition and the sacred knowledge that she has gained from the universe and possibly also from, you know, horrible situations in her life. And she now knows her worth. She is the outcome of this situation in regards to whoever, right? Somebody left a situation behind, though. Might even be this High Priestess. Why? Because she figured out the games that were being played. So she may have walked away from all this deception, right? Somebody started out manipulating an individual, right? It could have been this King of Cups who was a manipulator, right? And manipulated people through their emotional energies. So that's where we start. But in the end, whatever he has done, he actually got left out in the cold. He actually lost a serious relationship that he is mourning over right now. But in the end, the person who's going to benefit from all this, because this person has learned their lessons, right, is this High Priestess. Okay? So at the beginning, we have the King of Cups, and at the end, we have the High Priestess. And who walked away from all of this mess? The High Priestess did. These people are still mixed up in whatever they're mixed up in, but she has made a decision to actually move away from this kind of situation. The High Priestess knows her values. The High Priestess uses her knowledge, and she's not going to deal with this kind of energy at all, okay? Yeah, she has made a decision to walk away from this. So, I do have oracles here, so let's check out what the oracles say. This is, we're going to see if we can try. These have been pre-shuffled. I'll shuffle it again just for shits and giggles, okay? I don't know. I think it's just because I feel like I need to, okay? So I'm just going to do one quick shuffle. And then we're going to go ahead and see what comes out. And I'm going to accept these messages from the universe, okay, on this situation. Wow. First card out, healing both begins, right? So the healing might be beginning for that King of Cups because he is actually wanting to take a new adventure with this High Priestess. Somebody he might have hurt in the past. This person is spying on her. She may have brought an end to the situation. She actually will have victory in ending this because she has learned her lessons. That's why she's in this position. She went through a lot of heartbreak. She went through a lot of trying to manifest, people moving away from her, leaving her. But she made sense of these situations, and this is why she's in the High Priestess energy presently, right? But I do see here that this King of Cups is trying to heal from a heartbreak of some sort. Let me get one more card. 2 more cards, please. We have Believe and Succeed. All right. So obviously somebody has to, like I usually say, or I have said a lot lately in my readings, is you need to believe in yourself if you want to succeed. Believe that whatever it is that you know you can have, that you will get that. Okay, and it's so crazy because I haven't used these cards in a little bit, and I actually put out a video in the healing energy sessions. You guys might want to check it out, and it's actually called Believe and Succeed. And you might want to check that out because it might help you with some healing that you might be going through. Maybe you'll be triggered to understand a little bit more about yourself, you know. But I do see Believe and Succeed. This card is similar to the Six of Swords, you know, moving in a direction that's going to be more beneficial for you, okay? Let me get one more card here, please. One more card. Let me get one more card here, please. One more card. There we go. Control. Control. That's what we have here. Somebody needs to take control of their life, about their own situations. The bottom of the deck there, we have Observe. So somebody here might be going through some healing, okay? Might even be bringing up their vibrations by believing in themselves, believing that they can succeed in life, and taking control over those possibly pessimistic thoughts they might have, right? Trying to break through that pessimism and control those thoughts and moving towards a more optimistic place. But I also see they're having a hard time, and this could be because there is some blockage within them. I do see that, I don't think it's the High Priestess though, but somebody here in this mix is not using their intuition. They're actually blocked from receiving messages from the universe. Their crown chakra may be closed. And also their third eye is being blocked, okay? So they're unable to receive messages. And so somebody maybe need to go through some sort of spiritual cleansing within themselves, do some meditation to try and open these chakras up. Now, there's videos online that you can go to, or you can find, you know, sleep music of some sort to help you actually open up your chakras, or to cleanse your chakras. I do see here that somebody's heart chakra is opening though, and that's fantastic. You know, the heart chakra is the fourth chakra, and it's connected with love and relating, integration, and compassion, right? This card is a blue card also, and the blue is the fifth chakra, and it symbolizes self-expression, expression through truth, creative expression, communication. Now, this control card, it's a black card now. So this could be somebody going through some sort of darkness in their life, some sort of pain and suffering from the past, losses. But they're going to need to have to work a tiny bit harder to try and get past that, okay? They might be even going through like a sort of dark night of the soul situation, right? They're going to need to have control and strength in their life. They're going to have to find that within themselves, right? So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing here, okay? Wow, I didn't realize that we were going so long in this. But, you know, somebody needs to hear this, and this is why we're going a little bit long today, okay? Hopefully you're entertained by the information that I'm putting out to you guys, okay? Now, also we have this Observe card, and it appears here that somebody's actually observing their surroundings, right? Trying to understand and make sense of things. The High Priestess has already done that. She's done her healing. She knows her worth. She knows her value. So somebody else here, one of these three, it could be one, it could be two, it could be all of them, but there is healing going on here. And somebody is definitely trying to gain control over with their observations, right? That's how they're gaining control. They're observing the people around them. They're trying to figure out who they can trust, who they can't trust, who's been giving good information, who's been giving bad information, right? Somebody might be also going to another individual for advice, and that advice may not be good advice at all. And I do feel that somebody may be starting to realize that. Now, when you look at this card, you see this woman here. Her crown chakra is actually open. This is a person who has healed. So through observation, through possibly reading, YouTube videos, meditation, whatever type of healing that people feel that they need to do, I do see that somebody's going to be able to open all their chakras, okay, because they might have actually been closed their whole life. And there was something in this situation that caused a trigger event to happen in a certain individual, and somebody is definitely being enlightened in this time, okay? And this could actually be the person who is watching the video, or the person who you're thinking about, okay? We're going to go ahead and pull a card from the Power of Surrender deck. I'm just going to pull one card from this, okay? These cards have been pre-shuffled. I'm going to do that one extra shuffle. And then that will close the reading, okay? Trying to see what card we can get. What do we need to surrender in this situation, right? Kind of feeling over here, I guess, yeah. And this is what has come out. So it says surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accept it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Accepting it as it is will bring you peace. So somebody actually with that control card there is trying to control a situation, trying to control an outcome. It's time for you to let go. As sad and hurtful as it may feel, it's time for you to let go of this situation. You need to come within into your own power and understand that you are someone who can succeed and be happy in life, but hanging on to situations that don't serve you are definitely not going to be able to move you forward into the next level of your life. All right, by holding on to past heartaches, past situations that did not serve, you're actually stopping your progression in life. All right, now if you are wanting to move forward with a certain individual, you know, it's nice to believe that possibly you're going to come together in this lifetime. But as the card said previously, if you don't learn your lessons, you may not actually come together with that person in this lifetime. You may actually have to live out your karma in another lifetime and proceed with all these lessons again, you know, you or the other individual. Now, if you're unable to heal in this lifetime and you do bring it on to the next lifetime and the other individual has healed in this lifetime, there is a chance that in the next lifetime you might run into this person, but I doubt that there's going to be any type of union because this person has already found their worth. They already know who they are, they know their strengths, they know their weaknesses, and they have boundaries for themselves. And most likely a person who is healed in this lifetime will move on to the next lifetime and have ultimate abundance. But if you're in this lifetime and you don't seem to heal, you don't listen to the universe, you don't follow your internal spirit, you may end up in the next lifetime going through similar sadness and heartache yourself, going through karmic relationships that aren't very well for you, very good for you, but those relationships are there to actually cause healing in your life. And sometimes going through harsh realities brings that healing. And unfortunately, you might have to go through harsh situations again in another lifetime, along with continuing them on in this lifetime, because if you're just not learning, you're just going to go in cycles over and over again, and you're not going to heal, and you're just going to be dealing with heartache until, you know, your end of days. And once those days come, you reincarnate into the next lifetime, continuing those cycles again. And, you know, that's definitely not something that anybody looks forward to. So, so that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I know it was long, but there was a lot of information that needed to go out. And hopefully it resonated with you. If it did, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. All right, like I say, somebody out there might benefit from this video. And by you sharing it, and by you liking it, it's putting the video out more, and it's allowing other people to see it and to experience what's going on here. And sometimes when people watch readings, it actually triggers something within them to find their own healing. Okay, so if we're trying to work together as a collective to heal, you know, the world or heal the earth, one thing to do is to share videos, like videos, so other people can see it and actually benefit from the videos, so they can also have their own healing going on in this lifetime. So I would appreciate it if you did like or comment or, you know, share the video, okay? All right, you guys, so I'm Mona. Hey, remember to keep it true love energy. You know, we're happy, friendly, and loving people. We have nothing to fear. We stay calm and we stay cheerful. Why? Because we got spirit with us to protect us and to help us through these hard times, okay? I'm Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll speak to you guys next time. Bye.